really enjoy these.
Yeah, I think we're live now, and then it's going to play a 2-minute intro, and then or a 2-second intro, and then we'll get started. And I think it's. We live? Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Typical Skeptic Podcast. Today, I welcome back Carol Noonan, also known as Soma ARah, the author of The Pleiadian Child. Carol is a multidimensional psychic, Pleiadian contactee, and healer who brings through divine galactic messages and readings to help awaken humanity. She also has done amazing predictions that she's gotten right, and we're going to talk about today, such as Hurricane Helene, the alien landing in Florida, and other stuff. And she has these all recorded on her Substack. I wrote, join us as we dive deep into live psychic readings so you guys can get readings tonight. You can donate if you want, and I'll put directions on how to donate. It's only optional. You don't have to. And we'll also be getting Pleiadian insights and her experience as a starseed soul navigating Earth's hidden truths. And a little bit more about my guest. Carol Noonan, also known as Soma ARah, is a lifelong experiencer, psychic healer, and author of The Pleiadian Child. Her work focuses on awakening the divine feminine and helping humanity reconnect to higher realms through channeled wisdom from the Pleiadians. Carol offers healing sessions, intuitive readings, and spiritual guidance for those on the Starseed and Lightworker path. And I'd like to give a big warm welcome back to the show. Carol, or Soma ARah, thank you so much for coming back on. How are you? I can't hear you. You're muted. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. Yes.
That's okay.
I've been looking forward to this all day.
Me too.
Took a break there for a while, but I'm back now, and my groups are starting up again on Saturday and Sunday. So I am very much looking forward to connecting in with you again. I have my cards here, which I've been shuffling away.
Yeah, I feel like it's. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we've done a show.
It has. Yeah, I was taking a break for a while, and officially I'm still taking a break, but I'm starting up again on Saturday. I have 2 groups, well, 3, but 2 are available to the wider public and especially starseeds. So I have my Saturday group at 7 p.m. Irish time, which is free to join, and also my Sunday group at 3 p.m. Sunday Irish time, which is also free to join. And both of those groups are by free, and also if you can leave a donation, that's great. And I channel.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying that I channel the Pleiadians during those groups, and people can get to ask questions, and it's great. Yeah, I love doing them. And I would say the last 4, 5, 6 months maybe, I've been craving connections. So I'm really enjoying. I've met some wonderful people over the last year or 2, actually since 2019, people like yourself that are awake, aware, and conscious, and have picked up microphones and writing books and doing readings and really stepping into their own purpose and mission and reaching people and sovereignty and all of that type of energy.
Yeah, it's weird that you said that, Soma, because I was going to make the announcement. I'm going to officially make the announcement now. This is to my audience out there who might see this. I'm actually writing my first book, and it's going to be called. I already have the title. It's going to be called "Targeted by the Matrix," and it's going to be about my targeting and entity attachment that I had recently, and that I still am going through a little bit. But I mean, I'm getting stronger, and the entity's getting weaker, and then also, my life in podcasting and like some of the ups, the downs, losing my YouTube channel, and like a lot of stuff. I haven't got the full out, but I started writing it. I'm having ChatGPT help me write it, so it's going to be interesting for sure. Like I don't know. I thought it would help my, like especially after losing my channel. I don't know. What do you think? Because you usually give good guidance. Like, do you think that's a good idea?
To what?
For me to write a book.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that came through once in the message for you. And I think I know you will have more than one book. And and actually I want to take my hat off to you for being banned on YouTube, because you're saying stuff that the elites or powers that be are afraid of information being out there in the wider public. So well done, actually. Well done. I know it's hard to it's painful when you've built up an audience or a following or a tribe or connections. When you lose those channels, it can be devastating. But I will also want to say well done, and there are other channels like Rumble and Substack and Telegram and other ones that are censorship and free and do not shadow ban. So well done, Rob. I can see how hard you've worked over the few years.
Well, we're on YouTube now. I started a new YouTube channel, but like we're on YouTube now. We're on YouTube and Rumble, and we're live on YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook. But I don't know why I do Facebook. I could do Instagram. I could do I don't know. I have other options. I always just do Facebook because I don't know. But I mean, I guess Rumble and YouTube are the two main ones, right? And I'm building up the new YouTube. But I mean, yeah, it's I think the book will be a good thing. But what I wanted to get into was you've made some amazing predictions lately, and you've documented these all on your Substack. Did you want to talk about that before we get into any readings tonight and stuff? That'd be amazing.
That would be great, Robert. Thank you. One of the main reasons, like yourself, that I don't have the large following that some other people may have is because I get hugely shadow banned and censored, hugely. And I've had my Facebook hacked and shadow banned and censored, and my YouTube and videos pulled within 4 minutes. So that is one of the reasons, because there's a disparity there. I think that's the right word, or an imbalance. It's the wrong word, but anyway. Some of the information that the Pleiadians have shared with me over the last while, I would say 1 to 2 years. So, and it's all recorded. I record everything to validate information, and I'm very sovereign with that, I guess. But some of the information that the Pleiadians and Ashtar, who I mainly channel, have shared with me is there, and it is recorded on Substack. So if people listening would like to check that out, the prediction, they made a prediction during a channeling. And I don't really like it when they share new information with me during a live channeling. Normally, I like to get information and then process it. But that I've not been able to do that over the last few years because so much information comes through these days. Actually, and always has. But anyway, so all of my channelings are available for free on my Substack. So if you'd like to join that. The Florida landing, I need to check the dates on it. I think it was the 20. No, actually, it was New Year's Day, I believe, last year. So not the year just gone, or was it the year just gone? It probably was the year just gone. Yeah. So, so for people listening, and you want to check out that recording, if you go back 2, 3, or 4 weeks prior to New Year's Day, just gone. It's all on there. So they had predicted during a live channeling in one of my Saturday groups that there would be a Florida landing, a UFO craft landing in Florida, and then 2 or 3 weeks later, it's manifested or happened. So that is one of the predictions. The other prediction is more horrific, and it was to do with Hurricane Helena. And I reached out to a friend of yours, Chris Matthew, who does the Forbidden.
It's so crazy, dude. That's so funny you said that. I swear to God, I just got done doing his show like 5 minutes ago. Like, I just got off his show. Like, he's gonna put it out later, but like, I just did his show. That's so crazy that you said that. That's interesting. That's interesting. Like, but that's sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. I don't mind people interrupting. Yeah, so I had received. Chris is a great guy. I've done a few interviews with him, and always love connecting with him. So I reached out to Chris at the time because he's in America, and I reached out to a few other people to get the information out there that there was very bad weather in the extreme coming to certain areas in America, and Hurricane Helena was one of them, which they predicted. And then more recently, and all of this is recorded on my Substack. And more recently, they also predicted the recent discovery in Egypt, which is also on Substack. But they've also predicted thousands of discoveries all across the world. And we've started to see that now. So there's going to be thousands of, I wouldn't even call them discoveries, because they are known about by elites and scientists and archaeologists and academia, or scientists that are bought and paid for. They do have a lot of knowledge and secret histories that they don't reveal to the public. So those are going to be revealed, a lot of them, and that they will be classified as discoveries. However, they've been known about for some time. So that is one of the predictions they've shared with me recently.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. What do they think is going on with Egypt? Like, what do they think is going? Do they have a theory as to why that was built like that or anything?
Egypt is a source of energy. Energy was produced there and sent out. It's an energetic grid. It is also a map of certain stars, and there are several hundred sacred sites that are also in the past were used to harness energy in a positive way. All of these sacred sites have underground cities, caves, caverns, areas, spaces that have been kept hidden purposely from the public.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. That sounds about right. Do the Pleiadians have a message on disclosure? Like, what do they think about? Because like, I'll just preface it with this: like, we have a lot of new whistleblowers coming forward. Should we trust them? Do you think, or should we always have discernment? And do the Pleiadians have a message on disclosure and whistleblowers in general?
As the energy increases on your planet, you will find disclosure. You will find, I'm just going into a channeling here, Rob, so bear with me. So we wanted to add with the discoveries, the recent discoveries in Egypt, as more light, more consciousness is expanding within humanity on your planet. More light is coming in, more discoveries. You are stepping into truth, light, love, frequencies, vibrations, sound, color, mysteries, discoveries. Everything is coming to the surface and the light and bubbling up. So these discoveries are to do with humanity's consciousness as it evolves. You are stepping into new earths, new discoveries, new spaces, new consciousness, new beginnings, new revelations, new revolutions, new education. All systems are crumbling on your planet and being replaced with new systems. We invite you to ask questions.
Oh, okay. So, should we trust the whistleblowers that are coming out? Some of the big ones, like there's some big ones like David Grush, Jason Sands, and Jake Barber. Particularly in America, they've come out and said they've been part of like UAP programs, recovery programs. Some of them have claimed to be involved in Black Ops programs. Would you say we should trust them, or what do you think? Maybe use our discernment, or what do the Pleiadians have to say?
Discernment is wise. There are many amongst the spiritual field that are disclosing certain truths, but some of these people have been infiltrated and or working both sides of the different agendas. So some are working for the negative agendas and some are working for the positive agendas, and some are even going between these two different groups or opposition forces. Discernment would be wise.
I love that. Yeah. And then I have a question to the Pleiadians. Do you think that we'll ever make contact with the Pleiadians? Or are you already making contact with people individually?
Who do you think we are? Who do you think you are speaking to right now?
No, I mean, I know that, but I mean, like, will you guys ever come and land on the White House lawn or anything like that?
What makes you think we haven't already done that?
That's a good point. Well, yeah, that's true. I never thought of that. Let's get the audience involved. So guys, ask your questions while Soma's doing the channeling to the Pleiadians. You guys can ask your question and ask your question to the Pleiadians and see what answers they have for you. Should would you do a reading, Pleiadians? Like, I have Julia here. Her name is Anchor Haven, and she donated, and she wanted to know a general reading. And her name is Julia Anchor Haven.
Focus, balance, maintain your energy, self-care, self-caress yourself, love yourself. We mean that in the sense to do daily practice where you mind yourself, mind your energy, balance. Good food, good diet, good water, some gentle exercise, fresh air, connect with nature, connect with trees. For you, Julia, balance is essential because you can come a bit off track, is the wrong word, off kilter, out of balance because you focus on, you can become incredibly focused on one thing. So divide your time so it flows more. So segmentation or organization or more balance between different daily tasks would be good for you. And we feel energy in your stomach that would be good to perhaps clear. Lay your belly on the earth and you will see a great improvement. You have had contact with us and other extraterrestrials since childhood, and even before that. You are so much more than you have been taught to believe by your parents and your school systems and your teachers, even your siblings. You are doing well. You are manifesting your dreams, albeit slowly. Try and delegate more if possible. Do more things as a group, meaning some of the events that you are doing, organize them as a group rather than trying to do everything yourself. The 6 months in your planet is extremely important, and we have been predicting this and saying this for some time.
We have a question, but then thank you for that. That was amazing. We have I'm going back to the beginnings of the questions unless somebody donates, and then if you donate, then you'll get your question read. You'll get your question read right away. And so I'll go with the first question. This is from Aaron, and I'll put them on the screen too. Aaron says, Soma ARah has Ra in her name. Is that any relation to the Egyptian god Ra?
Very intuitive, Aaron. What more can we say? So many of you are exceptional beings. We meet so many through this one cult that we even call Soma ARah, who are exceptional beings. And yet you've been, and we include Robert, we include Soma, we include Aaron, we include Christy Clark, we include Dennis Mulcahy, we include Julia Ankerhaven, we include so many of you, we include Colin McHugo, we include so many of you that this one, Soma ARah, that we called, comes into contact with. You are so much more than you've been led to believe, programmed to believe. You are exceptional beings. Go discover that for yourselves.
I love that.
There are ways you can do that. Ayahuasca, sacred herbs, sacred ceremony, sacred sound, sacred frequency, sacred vibrations, sacred dimensions, awareness, consciousness, alternative realities, trance mind states, which we are in now, sacred tribes, sacred ceremony, sacred people. Not to mention the what is that called? The hallucinogenics that get you out of your logical mind and out of your bodies, where you get to experience so much more. A word of caution is that wait, I'm not ready for that. A word of caution is that to do that in a safe environment with experienced shaman, go move forward, go progress, go bountifully find out who you are, why you're here, where you're from, what your mission, your purpose, your frequency, your energy, your awareness, your consciousness, your past lives, your ancestors from the past, present, and future, timelines. There are 1,000 things you could learn, discover, research, experience.
Oh, I'm gonna move to the next one. No, sorry. Okay. I didn't know we were done. This next one is from Bridget Woods, and she would like a reading, a general reading. She's an author. She's a name, different name on here, because she doesn't want people to know who she really is. But she's an author. She's in the paranormal. I'll say that, or ufology, paranormal.
Yeah, I can feel that energy of being very well known. And it's funny because, so this is me speaking. I'll go back into the channeling in a second. Just a few things I'd like to say. So when I'm finished channeling, Rob, I'll raise my hand so that you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm loving this at the moment. But Bridget, yes, I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking that sometimes there are very well-known people, much more well-known than myself. At the moment, anyway, which that do sometimes want to connect in with me. And I was thinking about putting a message out there to letting people know that they can change their name. They can, if they want a reading or to come and join some of my groups that I have available for free, they can change their name. They can also, okay, thank you, hold on. They can also turn their videos off or have a different picture. They can kind of go cognito. I'm happy to do that. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot of, I'm not feeling it, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of people in front of you, quite well known in the public eye, and also very well connected, and quite some friends you have that are also well known. You resonate well with Kerry Cassidy. You resonate well with Patricia Corey. You are, what is the word? You carry you contain a lot of light within your being, a lot of, you've worked well on your chakra, we would like to say, and you are like a light beam where you attract similar light to you, similar souls, similar frequencies. Very, very, very popular. Because it is us speaking through this one right now. So would you like to ask perhaps another question, Bridget? You also have books in you. Several, but there is more public speaking. So go ahead, Bridget, and ask a more specific question. We would like to add that you are very psychic, awake, aware, conscious. And we are showing Soma an image of blue orbs where you are aware of energy. You are intuitive, you are psychic, you are medium, you are aware of energy. Sometimes these energies are multidimensional and higher dimensional. And Soma was thinking today of all the energies she sometimes is aware of, like the tree spirits and the spirits and even the negative spirits and the fairies and the elves and the animal spirit guides. And she was thinking how multidimensional this reality really is when you are in an expanded or trance awareness, and how this is incorporated into your daily lives in the now. So for example, some of you will be cooking or bathing or ironing or shopping or driving the car, and be aware of things that are extraordinary or esoteric or any type of reality or higher dimension or spirit or light beings. And you can be aware of those in your now, whether you be cooking or sleeping or on the astral plane or ironing or mundane 3D tasks. So Bridget, do you have another question? My hand is up, Rob. You also have the ability to channel, Bridget. Divine Goddess, Atlantis, Lemuria, Mount Shasta, Egypt, the pyramids, the Sphinx, beneath the Sphinx, beneath the pyramids. And you also do a lot of astral journeying.
Sorry, my mic was muted, Soma. That's probably why you couldn't hear me. She did have a couple questions. She said, I don't know if you heard me because my mic was muted. She wants to know how she can connect better with the neurotypical human population. And then she followed that up. She says, like, how should she go about finding appropriate speaking engagements where humans will treat her kindly, honest, and listen to her objectively? So it's like kind of a similar question. And sorry about that. I didn't mean to have my mic muted. I forgot I was muted.
That's okay. When you are wanting to be in an energy, when you are wanting to create an energy, whatever it is, be it love, relationships, money, abundance, career, tribe, connections, land, home, whatever it is, you first need to step into that energy and create it within your energetic field, within your being, within your internal self, with the thoughts, the feeling, the vibration, the awareness, the creative visualization. You need to be that first, which you want to create. We would recommend that you discover how to do that for you individually. It is rather simple. Every emotion, such as love, just using an example, is a frequency that can be measured. And therefore, we've been saying for some time, if something is measurable, such as love, you can create it within your own being. We are using love as an example, but this could be the same for relationship, abundance, money, success, career, house, home, land, homestead. It could be the same for anything. Step into that energy and create it. All of these things, emotions, things that you are wanting to create contain an energy that you can all step into. It is a frequency such as love that is measurable, and you can step into it. So we would recommend, highly recommend, thank you, to learn to how you can do this individually. How do I do that? Is it through music? Is it through sound? Is it through nature? Is it through quiet time? Is it through meditation? Have fun with that. I don't know if you're on mute, Rob.
No, we were ready. Okay, sorry. We have other people. Yeah, we had other people, two other people who donated. We had Denise Bertucci, and let me see what her message is, and then Crystal, and then I'll try to get to everybody's question. But yeah. So Denise Bertucci says, I think she wants a general reading. Denise, did you want a general reading? Can you put it in the chat? And then and let me know, and then I'll get to it. Or did you have a specific question? Let me see what she said here. I'm trying to go back and I'm waiting to see what she says. If she wants a general or just a general, she says, for Denise. And then Crystal, you would be next after Denise. So let us know in the in the thing, Crystal, what you want, and I'll look in your message too. Sorry, go. Sorry, Soma. Yeah. So her name is Denise Bertucci.
Bear with us a second. So a general reading would be, we would prefer specific questions, please, from everyone, and we would like to do this again with this host, Robert Khalil. We get a sense with Denise of European, Italian blood, perhaps French in the ancestry. But please do ask more specific questions.
Okay, so Denise and Crystal, since you guys are up next, can you guys put a specific question, like something you'd like to know about? And because you guys both did requested generals, like whatever you guys would want to know, put it in the chat, and then we'll get to it. And I'm getting to you guys first because you guys both donated, so I thought that would be appropriate. Like, just let us know what your question is, and we'll get to it. I'll wait a second, give them time to respond. And this is to Denise and Crystal.
We are in no rush this evening with time. Actually, we never are. And we say that with great humor, because those of you who follow or watch Soma ARah channeling will know that we can talk through her for quite some time. Denise, we see a very strong lion energy with you, crystalline, golden.
She said, when do you think my September 11th compensation will be coming? And she says, please and thank you.
That may take some time. We would recommend that you look elsewhere for income. We are not saying that that will not happen, but there is a saying within, and we say this with love and humor, that there is a saying in Ireland, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. We do not mean, we say that with humor. We do not mean any negative emotion with that. Soma is also available for more in-depth readings. But anyway, let us continue.
Okay, next person. The next person is Crystal Holland Sass. Her name is Holland Sass, and her name is Crystal Arguelles. And she says, what is the main lesson from the past 6 months partnership? Is there some point I am missing from the interactions? I think she means like a business partnership, I think.
To be less trusting, to be more, to stand back more and observe, to not get so emotionally involved, to be more of an observer. Not everyone will have your best interests at heart, be it your boss, your people in charge within your career, or people who are, we say above you, we use that loosely because no one actually is, but there is a 3D mentality of a hierarchy system, which in actual fact does not exist on the higher dimensions, higher realms. So see the past. Our best advice to you is to see and this is essential, really, it's the crux of the matter, is to see the past experiences as a positive thing, a learning curve for you to embrace the negative things that have happened and to learn from them. Don't try and push away the negative experiences, but rather take find the benefit from them and focus on that.
I love that. That's amazing. That's awesome, and I hope that resonates with you, Crystal. And is there anything else for Crystal or Denise, or anything you're picking up from either of them?
An awakeness, an awareness, a higher level of sensitivity, very empathic. Their energies are, for both of them, are very similar. Starseed. They are both starseeds, both awake. Thank you. The back flower remedies would be good for both of them, different ones. So if you want to have a private session with Soma, you are welcome. We invite you to do that. One of your Soma is not sure which one, but one of your throat chakras could do with some work or clearing, and the back flower remedies one of them would be good for this. Also, sandalwood is good for this, and tea tree oil is good for this.
We got the next one was another donation, and thank you. It's from Imasu Himura. That's he's using a pen name. I'll give you a little clue. He's a healer, and he's a really good healer, and he'd like a reading.
Very strong energy coming through him. We see light beings behind him when he's working that he is tapping into, connecting with, and if this is not already happening, then this is to come, where the energy he is working with of light beings such as Archangel Michael and Jesus energy will also step in, and these energies can work through him and his hands to the other person. Very strong healing energy, very strong clairaudient energy, ability to hear spirit, very strong throat chakra, very strong male energy, but very balanced within the male-female energy. There's a very strong connection to Egypt. And healing chambers. He is connected to us, connected to galactic light beings such as us, and Sirius. There is also a book in him as well, and also a sense of being quite publicly known. Very interesting past lives. Very strong speaker, very strong, very centered. Again, lion energy, Egypt. Hindu deities working with that one, such as Krishna.
That's amazing. Okay, I'll move on to the next one, and the next one is the Andromedan, and I see. I'm just going by so that was the end of the donations, guys. So I'm just going by the regular chat now. So I'll take, if anybody else donates, you'll get your question answered right away. But this is from the Andromedan, and he would just like a reading. The Andromedan is really galactic. He doesn't like it here. He doesn't want to be on this realm. He always says that. He would rather be somewhere else. I mean, that's kind of his thing. I know this from him getting past readings from other psychics on here. We
would say that And Soma would also say that she understands this feeling, this energy of not wanting to be here. However, this is a characteristic of starseed energy, because you remember how easier it was on star systems such as ours and others, where the energy is very different to the energy on your planet. Very different. And so many of you struggle and have struggled with being here, including Soma. However, we would highly recommend that you step more and more and more into your mission, Andromedan, because when you do this, you will have less of that feeling, which is horrible. We understand that feeling because we have experienced it through Soma, because she has had that feeling many times, and for long periods of times it has been a focus at certain periods in her life, even from a very young age. So we would recommend to Andromedan that you step more and more into your mission, and you make situations or experiences where you can find out what your mission is, whether it's through hypnosis or meditation or sacred medicine, such as ayahuasca or DMT that we were speaking of earlier. Find out what your mission is. Find out what your purpose is. Even if you choose to have a private reading with Soma or someone else that channels us, or some other light beings, or something else, some other type of readings, we mean. But find out what your mission is. Find out why you're here, because you have a mission. You are not randomly here as starseeds having an experience on Earth. You were chosen, and you chose to come here simultaneously to experience this great shift of humanity. Don't waste that opportunity to help expand not just your consciousness, but the whole of humanity. Each one of you is important. Each one of you is magnificent. Each one of you magnifies. Each one of you makes a difference to the consciousness evolution on your planet at this time. That is why you are here at this time now. You are important on Earth. That is why you chose to be here. We understand this feeling. We also understand the bigger picture. Go find out what your mission is and step into that. One way of doing that is through shamanic training, and combined with ayahuasca during the shamanic training, or other sacred herbs that allow you to leave your body and experience very clearly, with a whole lot of clarity and clearness, illuminated visions of what your mission is. Go do that. We look forward to talking to you again, Andromedan.
I love that. That's amazing. That was an amazing reading. And the next one is from Amy Rizzo. I got to find her. I'll put her. I like to put the guest, avatar up on the screen. Oh, here she is. She says, I donated anything to help. And thanks, Amy. That's nice of you. And I'll see if she has a question. Let me see here. Her question is, she just says reading. Amy, can you be more specific? Do you have a question?
We see ancient ancestors working with Amy. Ancient Native Americans, Aborigine.
Oh yeah, she put past lives ?
Connected, yes. Your spirit guides are connected to you through past lives. They are not random beings. You have many lives with your spirit guides. You come back to who you know and what you know, and places and spaces and energy and so much. Hold the light. This is for everyone here this evening. Hold the light. Hold your microphones. Hold your cameras. Hold your laptops close to you, and do not allow yourselves to be pushed to the side through the censorship, shadow banning, or the likes or similar. Hold the light. Hold the line. Do more. Reach more people. When someone shares a post of some truth, share it. Spread the energy. Support each other in your spiritual field of truth, knowledge, disclosure. One of the questions earlier that we heard was regarding disclosure. Soma would say that there is no such thing as disclosure. We would agree with that. However, disclosure, you are the disclosure that has been moving forward and exposing the truth. Mostly since the 1920s, 40s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 20s. It is a process of consciousness expanding and light coming in more and more and more. You are seeing more dark on your planet because it is being, not because there is more dark. There is the same amount of dark that there was previously, but there is more light being shone on the dark, and you are more conscious of it, more able to see it, whereas before you were wearing glasses or sunglasses and you were not able to see. These glasses have come off, these symbolic glasses of avoidance, perhaps. The truth is being disclosed to you all around you. The truth of us, the truth of UFOs, the truth of what lays beneath the earth, your feet, Egypt, the Sphinx, Stonehenge. There are a thousand discoveries that will come. Antarctica is one of them. When this comes, this is a huge one. This is a big example. When discoveries are re-released regarding Antarctica, this will affect your consciousness en masse. Humanity as a whole will, some people will be very shocked and in disbelief. There are And we go so far as to say this is also a prediction. And today's date is the 13th of April 2025 or thereabouts. And we predict there are great discoveries in Antarctica to be made. They are not discoveries because they are known about already, but information will be re-released into your humanity, into your consciousness, into your beings through media, through mass media, through mainstream media. These images will increase your consciousness on your planet.
We have a really good question here to the Pleiadians. This one's is it okay if I ask that? This is I really wanted to get. Oh, sorry.
To say that is an important prediction is an understatement.
Wow.
Okay, well.
Okay. This was another one. I thought this was a really good one. This is from Emma the Cat and Friends. She wants to know, are we in a bad copy? I thought this would be a really good one. She said, are we in a bad copy of reality, like David Icke said?
We could say that.
I mean, is it like that somewhere along the lines, like reality got hijacked? You know what I mean? Like, is it like...
Your planet was invaded by negative alien beings, which caused the downfall of Atlantis. And they have been ruling your planet and your humanity since that time. That is what happened.
Wow.
We thank you for being here this evening, and we would like to continue in a future time with these channelings.
Yeah, that's great. Could you bring Carol back, and then we could, or Soma back, and then we could finish up? That was amazing, Soma. Thank you.
I can't speak.
Are you okay?
Yes, there are times after the channeling I just take a while to come back.
Wow.
And sometimes can't speak.
Wow. I mean, I'd love to have you back again to do more, you know? This was really fun. It was really interesting.
I'd love to, Rob. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you want to tell people where they can find you and stuff? And thank you, Soma. This was awesome.
Thank you, Rob. So my website is somaarah.love, which I would like to add is being redone at the moment. My Substack, where you can find my work, including the predictions on the Florida landing, Hurricane Helena, and the predictions regarding the recent discoveries in Egypt. You can find those which were recorded 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks before they happened, with all of the 3 predictions. You can find those recordings on my Substack, so please do come and join me on my Substack. I have 3 groups. 2 of them are open to for people. Saturday 7 p.m. Irish time, Sunday 3 p.m. Irish time. Those are free or by donation. And yeah, come and I also do private readings and sessions, so do come and connect. I've also got all the usual suspects of social media like YouTube, Rumble, all of them, you know. So, but the predominant one for me is Substack because it is uncensored, as far as I can see, and not shadow banned. So, yeah. And I also recommend, Rob, that you do join that because it is quite something special.
Well, I'm definitely looking into that today. I'm going to see if I can get my ChatGPT to help me make a Substack. Like, you know, I just got to get into the knack of writing, you know, like, but I think you have a good point. I think I am going to look into that. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I've thought about it before, but I haven't really, you know, put into it. Maybe I could release part of my book on the Substack as I'm going, you know? Yeah, but, well, thank you, Soma. And guys, I'm going to be back tonight. I have another show with Arkeem Ra at 9 p.m. Eastern. I got to work on the link now. So that's 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. And do you have any final words for the audience, Soma? Like anything else you'd like to say?
Go love yourselves. Love is everything. It's everything.
I love that. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And again, I'll see you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern with Arkeem Ra. And the link for that will be out soon. But if it's not, you know, just remember 9 p.m. Eastern. And thank you, Soma. And I'd love to have you back again and do this soon. Thank you. All right. I'll see you guys tonight. Good night, everybody. Thanks.